Day 14. I want to do one good one of this. If at the end of this, run, Pantheon's not back up, we'll probably just call it there. Let's go ahead and grab our allowance this time, just in case. Let's go see what's out here. Make a game like this co-op. Wasn't there that game, We Were Here? Isn't that very much a puzzle game, kind of like this? We played that together, didn't we, Burl? So Trading Post, Schoolhouse. I want to do the Schoolhouse again. I didn't get enough of those last time. So I think we're going to do this. We only got first grade and second grade. I need to get more. There's a dig spot in here. And that's it. Herbie. That's where Herbie sat. A roguelike one would be fun? Yeah, it would be. I'd play it. I would absolutely play it. All right, what do we got? Library or the Nook? Let's do the library, see if we can get a less common floor plan early on. Oh, we also got a new book, didn't we? Oh, we got the coupon book. That's good. Yeah, we also ordered a new book. Sightseer's Guide. The third largest city of Finn Ares is a site of the former capital. Reddington is synonymous with mountains, mystery, and magic. Most tourists head straight for the boardwalk and don't get much farther than the botanical gardens. However, Reddington has much more to offer. Spectacular scenery, a historic castle, and a charming underground bazaar reward visitors who wish to explore further. Reddington is that type of unique, enchanting place that lingers in your mind and memories long after you leave her. The Botanical Gardens, Reddington's most popular attraction and a guaranteed crowd pleaser. The Botanical Gardens is loved by both locals and visitors from the Ajuran, Canopy House, and Mausoleum. Its petal-covered trails and mind-boggling variety of flowers. This is the reason springtime is Reddington's busy season. Situated just east of town, the Botanical Gardens offer a scenic and captivating tableau of the natural countryside. A cobblestone trail meanders past over 1,000 species of tropical plants, each remarkable in its own right, yet even more stunning set against the spectacular backdrop of the Reddington Mountains. Allow yourself at least an hour to indulge in this picturesque walk, which concludes at Mainway Station. Featherfall Keep. That sounds like some sort of like dungeon in a video game. You will find sitting at the base of Mount Perma, Reddington's second highest summit, a historic site described by scholars as significantly important to the realm's past. Featherfall Keep, the former home of Lord Willem Epson, has until recently always been a private residence, serving as a family home to the Epsons since before the Third Era. After the death of Lord Epson, his oldest son, Lionel Epson, left the estate never to return. However, the daughter stayed, maintaining the residence and its staff until her marriage in 1951. At that point, Featherfall kept ceasing to be a family residence. It began operating a historic house museum and tourist attraction, and the estate was designated a National Historic Landmark in 1972. It is still believed by many that Featherfall was built by the first king of Orinda, Ares, when Reddington was still the capital. However, surfaced documents contain conflicting dates, have recently cast some doubt on the long-standing myth. Trinsdale Lake. Close your eyes and imagine tranquil, serene stillness rolling fogs, clear waters, and gliding swans. In the midst of all that beauty sits Trinsdale Lake, one of Finn Airey's premier vacation destinations, exclusive for its more privileged citizens. The lake resort and cabins have been frequented by royalty on the realm's gentry for generations. However, on the southern shore of the lake, tourists are free to enjoy the views and rub elbows with the rich and famous in the 100 Bells Tea Room, which is open to the general public for lunch on Mondays and Fridays. Okay. Mount Holly, at an elevation of 11,220 feet, Mount Holly is the tallest mountain in the Reddington Range and the highest peak in the entire realm. Beyond the physical challenge itself, climbing Mount Holly's trail is a beautiful experience and one that many hikers and explorers will want to do at least once. It's only a few hours from Reddington to get to the trailhead, and you won't need any local guides or special gear if you tackle the trail during the summer season. However, those willing to give this mountain a significant amount of planning and research will be greatly rewarded whether or not they actually summit. On the opposite side of the peak, far from the trail, rests the estate of Mount Holly, nestled between the summit's northern slope and saddle. This 80-acre mountain residence is almost as old as Reddington itself. However, unlike Featherfall Keep, the property has been completely private since the closing of Mount Holly's schoolhouse in '66. Excuse me. Still, hikers will be able to appreciate the house's unique architecture at the distance from one of the trail's many north-facing overlooks. Mainway Station Bazaar. For the sentimental tourist wishing to pick up a souvenir to remember their stay, one might try braving the Mainway Station Bazaar, but don't be too hasty. Without proper guidance, the Mainway Station can be a dangerous place. Located underground, this unique marketplace was once Reddington's central railway station in a time when the Realms trains were still in service. Now, the turnstiles, footbridge, and platforms have been appropriated and turned into a cavern of tents and torches. Whether you are a bargain hunter looking for adventure or finding a memento to commemorate your visit, the Mainway Station Bazaar will be a worthy conclusion to your sightseeing adventures in Reddington. Trinsdale Lake. Okay. I probably need to make screenshots of all that, but I'm not going to do it right now. I'll just remember that Sightseer's Guide. We have that book. If I need to, I'll Google it. We have found that book. Can I do another? I can't do another one. I have to, find this again, don't I? Ooh, the Rotunda. There's the workshop. Got the workshop early. I have to do it. Ooh, and we got the battery. Battery and a coupon book. We're killing it. We are killing it. Let's see. Parlor. See what I can make with those two? I doubt anything. It's a battery and a coupon book. Let's do the parlor. I kind of want to do the drawing room, but I don't think I should. I'm going to do the parlor. Nothing. Can't make anything with those two. Oh, shoot. I didn't do... I'm not looking for the pieces. All right, I'm not seeing... All right, what's in here? Nothing, okay. Gems are not in the white box or the blue box. Okay? So that means they would be in this black box. If that's true. Gems are in both the blue box and the black box. That's impossible. That one's false. Gems are in both the black box and the white box. Impossible. That one's false. This is the only one that's true. And they're not in either of those boxes. Didn't you say these were going to get harder, Burl? They don't seem to have gotten any harder. Or I'm just getting much better at them. Key card coat check. Ooh. I mean, we're going to be blocked off either way from going south. So we're going to do the key card coat check. Go ahead and get the key card early. Keycard coupon book combo? Oh my god. I'm going to waste a step. 2 steps. Just for you, Burl. Nothing. Nothing. I don't like you right now. Doesn't make a credit card. That would be funny if it does make a credit card, and then you just don't gain, like you can buy as much as you want, but then all of your money goes into like a negative pool, and you have to like earn it back through multiple runs. That would be hilarious. I mean, we could do the utility closet breaker box. I don't need that. We don't need this. I'm going to do the spare room. Courtyard. It's a terrible time for a courtyard. Although it does go straight through. I don't want to get bricked again. Two runs in a row. Yeah, these rolls are bad. I think I'm going to go with the courtyard just because I don't want to get bricked. But I don't really want to. I mean, I could do the den, and I guess that would also not get bricked. Let's do the den so I'm not wasting gems, and I'll at least gain a gem from this. Okay, there's our classroom and the nursery and a hallway. Let's do the classroom because we still have the entrance hall that we can fill in. I think what we're going to do... So this is the pond. What is this one? 3 from the middle. All right, so we have pawn there. Let's go back to the entrance hall and work our way up. We still have that other way to go if we need to. All right, we got the hallway. I'm going to do the hallway here. That means we can do a closed off room here if we want to. Closet for 2 items. Perfect. I'm doing it. Ooh, the observatory. We are on day something. I don't even have my list anymore. Billiard room for some keys or money. Oh, I need keys. I need keys. Let's do keys. This shouldn't give me a key card since I already have a key card, right? It won't double up on the key card, I don't think. We got 16. 5 squared divided by 5 is 5. Wait, what? Is that not 5 squared? Oh, 5 squared minus 5 is 20. Duh. That's minus, not divided. 11. Do I do 11 minus 8 and then square that? So that would be 3. And then square that is 9. Okay. 20 minus 18 is 2. Square that is 4. All right, let's go this way. Well, we get re-rolls on the classroom, so I think we're just going to go with the Nook, get the key. That'll also give us a, because the Rook in the Nook, so it gives us the Rook that we need for this one. And the key. There's a Rook there. So that means Rook is there. And then we can go back around to the classroom again. I'm not too worried about those getting harder, Burl. I'm decent at math. All right, these are the exact same things. Yeah, I think these are the exact same. So we have pictures of everything in here. Let's get this. Okay, so we could do the observatory going left. We could do the bedroom going right, or the storeroom, which we don't want to do. I'm going to try to re-roll this. I want to try to get something that's got multiple. Ooh, the chapel. Shoot. I really want the chapel. That would be rank 4 on the chapel, though. Would that not give me the rank 5 added up from the previous rank 2 plus this is rank 6? So I should get a bunch of gems for doing the chapel right now. I think I want to wait, though. You need 5 rooms. Okay. Dining room or another classroom. Let's do the dining room. So we get both directions here. Is there a... Nothing here. Okay, so let's go over this way. There's the garage and the west wing. Ooh. Ooh. I want the garage, but the west wing would be best here so we can go south as well. We don't waste a room. All right, this can be a dead end storeroom. Yeah, Paradox, you nailed it, man. They figured it out. All right, so there's the pawn here in the storeroom right above the Nook. I don't think there's really any drama. Ooh, dark room. I could do the dark room. Doesn't really hurt too much, but it could potentially hurt a lot. Unless I can get a breaker box somewhere before we do the dark room. I kind of want to do the dark room, though. But I could do the pantry and then at least be able to get into the foundation if I need to. So let's do the pantry. We can always get around over here on this side if we need to. Oof. That's not good. That really hurt. All right, we're going to do the classroom here. Because we can do the dining room going across right there. I'm going to do the classroom so we get more classrooms. We have one so far. This will be the second grade classroom. Which we already have. I don't think there's anything new in here. My footsteps are already hurting. Chapel. Might do the chapel here. Don't necessarily want to. Bedroom would be okay, but the chapel would probably be best. That's rough. Get any coins? Nothing. Corridor, bunk room, boudoir. Let's do the corridor and get through here. Bedroom. Ooh. Got the car keys. Is there no... Okay, there's a pawn in the bedroom, which is 4 up on that side. 1, 2, 3, 4. So bedroom is pawn. There's the courtyard. I'm going to do the courtyard here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's, you know, good soil. Not great, but we'll do it. The gym and the bishop were in the chapel? There was a gym in there? I didn't see the gym. But we'll put bishop. We'll put bishop on our thing here. All right, we got a lot of keys. Should I use? We got 4 keys. Debating if I should use a key for that or we should just wait and come back here. I probably have to come back when we get a shovel anyway. If we get a shovel. Dang it, dark room. Let's go ahead and do the bunk room. Do we have 2 shops? We don't have any shops. I mean, I could do this, but I could always go back through the chapel if I have to, so... I'm trying not to, though. Is that a pawn? In this room? It's a bunk room. 4, 5. Security, commissary, and kennel. Let's do security. I've got a lot of gems right now. And that gives me 3. Let's do that. Also, we have the key card. So we could do this. Set that to high. Set that to unlock. There's a banana over here. Well, let's see if we missed anything else. 1 gym and 1 trunk. Yeah, I know where the trunk is. And the gym you said is in the chapel, so. Alright, let's go this way. Ugh. I guess we could do the commissary. No, let's do the observatory. What is this? Day 12? Dead-end rooms are more common today. Great. That's not good. There's a knight in here. Ooh, there's the attic. 8 items in the attic. But also the showroom. Ooh. I'm going to get the showroom because dead-end item things are more common. We're going to get the showroom. I don't think there's anything in here we need. Use that master key, though. While drafting, you spend... I know, this would be the 3rd grade classroom. We don't have that yet. Let's get a 3rd grade classroom. Science worksheet. All right, so we're doing science here. Save these. The dupe bug was a trade bug where you could trade items. and then sell stuff and make money. Drawing room. Yeah, we got to do the drawing room here. Wait, is there... Okay, this is a pawn here. So we got a pawn. I didn't mess with the changes too much, rune links. I didn't get a chance to. Oof, we gotta do the passageway here, right? Chamber of Mirrors. Yeah, we gotta do the passageway here. Oh, we can't do the attic. We have to do a dark room here. Ugh. That's rough. Locked. Great. Locked. Great. Locked. Oh my gosh. All right, we have 17 coins. We have no keys. No way to get more keys. The only thing we do is go to the chapel and hope that's unlocked. Wait, did we do this one yet? We did not. The boudoir. Server's still down, they are, yeah. Yep, no keys. So the only thing we have left is the, possibly the chapel. Vault, Rumpus Room, Wine Cellar. So the Rumpus Room. We could do this again, I guess.
And as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. Yes. the fog is clearing. I see a shadow in the doorway. Silent footsteps in the hallways. An unlatched gate you did not open. A missing item you did not take. I see a young boy watched from afar. A young boy who once was brave, but now afraid.
Whoa, we haven't seen that.
What you have heard here has been foreseen
It must be the mausoleum.
by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Pacer, I don't think Alizara knows. He hasn't made me big yet, so I don't know if he knows about Pantheon. All right, we got to get anything in here. All right, we got one more room. And it's locked. And it's locked. Well, that ends this run. I don't think we can do anything else. Did we get the coat check room? Yeah, we do have the coat check room. So I'm going to go back to that. And we're going to check the key card again for the next run. Make sure we have enough footsteps here. Oop, did that go the wrong way? I did. We got to go this way. Dining room to classroom. And then this way. And then entrance hall. To library. And then coat check. Key card. All right. Well, those weren't the best 2 days, but what you gonna do? You get some good days and some bad days.